All right, guys, we're gonna beat Timberborn today. Just finally figured out how to beat it. So here we go. All right, and we also are going to be recording. We're gonna be recording it. All right. So we're gonna beat Timberborn. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it because as of right now, I haven't been able to find anything where anybody's had some concrete stuff on how to beat this game. If you guys haven't played this yet, you need to. I'll have the link to the Steam like posted below. That way you guys can check this out. Demo's free right now. And it's a lot of fun, but this is something different. If you guys are fans of beavers and the things that beavers do and the lives and the livelihood of beavers, this is the game for you. Little beaver compadres. All right, come on, game. Oh no. ah, oh my goodness. There we go. About to say, this thing better not die on me. Okay, here we are. We're in Timberborn. Our little beaver friends. Got Kina, Dorcurez, Romavax, Pavlobo, Sedamon, Titamore, Alvajits, and nope, not gonna say that. I don't know how to say that one. All right, so here we are. So here is the world of Timberborn in the demo. This is just one map. This is called Plains, I believe. Interesting thing about this game is it has a very unique water. The water has very unique properties to it. So you'll see where the water's running, where it immediately touches, you'll see we have Greenland. Like, we have growing stuff. And you'll see where the water doesn't touch, we have dead trees. It's dried out and died. But you'll see right here, you have berries. It's watered and alive. It comes through berries, 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 woods, and then this big open spot, and then it leaves. And that will play an important role here in the next little bit. So first thing we're going to build is a log pile. So if you guys are interested in just the amount of stuff that you're going to need to make it through this demo, I will post that below as well. Just right off the bat, you're going to need 500 food, 500 water. You're going to need 3 storage facilities, 4 houses. And you're going to need to use the dam quite efficiently. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mark all of this. We're going to mark all of that. We're going to mark this. I'm just doing this right now just so that way I don't forget about it and have to do it later. Okay, so we got that ready to go. Get ourselves some food. We're gonna put a gatherer over here. I always try to put it right here. That way it covers all these berries. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a water pump. We're gonna put it. Ooh, if I can get it right. We're gonna put it right here, just for right now. Okay, we have 3 beavers with no jobs. So in this game, you're going to have to maintain materials, which are going to be your logs, and then eventually you'll get planks. You have to maintain your food, and there's different types of food. You have to maintain your water, and you'll have to gain science points. We got this little feller right here. Let's add another builder here. Now we're building a water pump. Let's crank the time up. We're building our water pump right here. We're going to build some water right there. Why not? Right. So we got these guys building. We have somebody over here gathering berries so our food stays consistent. Once this gets built, it'll start collecting water. Once this gets built, they'll be able to store water. Sorry, I got the hiccups for a second. So now I got a beaver working in here, producing water. Produces 1 or 3 water every time this completes. Doesn't really give you a time for some reason. And why is it okay, productivity is going up. Okay. Hurry up and build this. So this actually took me quite a bit of time to be able to figure out how to beat this. It was pretty terrible. I had to have some significant help to figure out how to beat this. Okay, so right now all my beavers are sleeping on sleeping mats. They're a makeshift bed of a homeless beaver. We're gonna build houses for them. The trick to building houses in this game, if you played this game already, you don't want to build houses too soon because you'll overpopulate your little base here and you won't have enough food for them. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a farmhouse. There we go. And we are gonna plant carrots. So the only thing that I plant when I play is carrots. I don't plant potatoes anymore. I don't plant berries. I don't do any of that nonsense. Oh, no. Okay. Come on, it only needs 5 more logs. Oh, all right. Oh, and you're gonna need 2 farmhouses. This was the trick that I had to learn. My wife was gracious enough to teach me this one. If you want to survive in this game, you need 2 farmhouses, and I'll show you why once we get there. That is the absolute trick of all tricks. Between that and water, that is like the best thing that you can possibly learn. So we'll have this guy on planting for right now. He'll start planting carrots, and that should be a decent amount. So we got these guys building paths. So the trick with the paths are they are faster to work, or they're faster to work on, so they will prioritize running on these paths and they move quicker. But also any of these flags, like this is a lumberjack flag, you'll see this white outline right here. If I was to build, once this pathway gets built all the way out, you'll notice this gets larger. It gives them more area to work in. So it helps you work in farther like more distant locations and expand your range of operations. Okay, so we're losing this, so that's going away quickly. One beaver has no job. Okay. So let's put woodworking, a lumberjack flag, and let's put you up here. Now that one beaver should start to get to work right there. Yep. Okay. So let's build a path. Now I've got beavers working up here. So let's also put storage right here, I guess. So we're going to end up using, I want to say it's a dozen of these water tanks. That will keep you at enough water for the second dry season. So what's going to happen in this game is you'll see right here, we're in a wet season. Once we hit day 15, it's going to give you a warning that dry season's approaching. When dry season hits, if you don't have this dammed up, you lose all your water. Like I said before, when all that water's gone, everything that needs water to survive starts to die. So your crops, watered and alive, will start to die. Your trees. So you'll eventually run out of food if you're not prepared. So let's get... What else? We're gonna get the second one built, and then let's also do, we're gonna do a dam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do... Oh, what do we want to do? Let's do it right here. 1, 2, 6. Are they going to be able to build that? No. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. You'll see when I click my builder's hut, this is outside my building range. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do this. So now you'll see this is going to expand every time they finish. Well, obviously it's nighttime now. Dang it. every time they build, it's going to expand. It's going to lengthen this to where we're going to be able to do this. The tricky thing with these you got to think about is they are 20 logs each. So keep that in mind when you're building those. There we go. Now they're starting to build it. Okay, so here's the trick with these two. I have one on planting, one on harvesting. So you'll notice they're harvesting this, and as soon as they harvest it, the next one comes in and plants. So this will consistently stay with you guys the entire time. Once you get enough beavers that you can have 2 people in here, you can expand your field and make it way bigger. Right now, you don't necessarily have to. It's not super duper important, but I will put one of these. The trick is, as you'll notice, this storage facility right here only has a capacity of 200, but it holds explosive, which costs 15, and it holds berries. Once you get up to 200, they will no longer put anything in there, and if they have this stuff here and they need to put it away, they'll just hold it. The problem is every one of these guys can only hold, I think it's 10 items. So you need to make sure that you have storage facilities readily available for them, or else they'll quit harvesting and they'll just stand there. They'll run around this field just in circles and they won't do anything. Yeah, so they're starting to build on this. I have until day 19, I think, is when the dry season actually hits. So we have a little bit of time. I'm running on times 7 right now just to try to push through. But right now we don't have nearly enough water. So let's do that. That should give us more than enough water. We're gonna finish building that. Got wood. And we're gonna need a science facility. Which, look at that. Okay. We should have all this built by the time the water hits. This game, if you guys haven't checked this game out already, you definitely should. It is a lot of fun. And it's a very, very interesting game. It's very, very cool. There's an entire building process where you can stack buildings on top of each other. There's a whole line of these, where are they at? Ruins that you can go to, where you can find metal. So the whole idea of this game is you are beavers surviving after the apocalypse and the destruction of man. Which, like I said, very, very interesting game. But it's a lot of fun, and I like the idea. It's not your typical little, like, peasants or whatever it is. They're just beavers living their life. Just living life in the fast lane. But there's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. Like, there's metalworking. There's printing presses. There's bakeries. There's water irrigation towers. Builders' huts. Large warehouses. There's leisure. You can build carousels and all kinds of stuff. There's decorative stuff. There's monuments. There's all kinds of really, really cool stuff that you can do in-game. I haven't been able to access those yet, just because I've still been just trying to see how far I can push it. If you guys follow this strategy, it'll definitely show you what it is, like how you actually win or beat the demo. And then once you beat it, then you can start to adjust and manipulate things a little bit differently to figure out where you need to go, how you need to build it, what do you need to change, all kinds of stuff. Oh man, the hiccups. You'll see up here, there's a beavers and housing. You'll see I have 11 beavers, none of them have a house. I have no children. Like I said, once you start building houses, they'll start making children. So I usually wait just about, actually, this is about the time that I would be doing that. Like I said, I normally have a house built by now. I need to hurry up. I just need this one to be done. We got plenty of wood. What day are we on? We're on day 12. Okay, we got plenty of time. That'll be done by the next day. And then I'm just gonna need him to finish building all this junk. Come on, wake up. We're gonna crank this up. We're gonna make him work 18 hours a day. Come on, build it. Yes. Okay, so our dam is built. That will save a lot of trouble. Okay, you guys need to hurry up and build. There we go. We got a water tank. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Housing. Let's flap a house down for these guys somewhere. Flap one. Flap one right there. And we'll get them building. Okay, now we got water in here. You notice all that comes up. Okay, so then let's go to landscaping. Let's put a dam. We'll trap that water in there. So we got to get them to build that. They're going to finish building this first, which is the house, which will increase our count. Now they're going to build this. So 70 water. I want them to finish building this, so that way they can start filling up these water. Because right now I think he's the only one doing it. But when there's nothing for them to build, they will start to transport water back and forth. Oh no! We had somebody die of old age. That's unfortunate. There we go. We got our second dam built. Okay. So what this is going to do is water's coming this way. It's going to stop the water here, and it'll stop here at this little drop-off ledge that you can see. I don't know if you can see that really because it's dark. You'll see that right there. This will also trap water in here, and you'll see why that's important. And I think that'll be the second dry season that you'll see. At the end of this day, it's going to say dry season's approaching. Now they should... There they go. Now they're transporting water. Okay. So, we're on day 15, so this day will end, or this night will end. It'll tell us that the dry season's approaching right here. And on day 19, it'll start. So once day 19 hits, we need to have just a little bit of water saved up. We don't need a ridiculous amount. So now we're building science points, which is what we need. Because science points are going to allow us to... And are these marked? Yeah. Should be... Okay, so we still got those trees. We still got these trees. So the science points will allow us, once we get to 60, we can get the gear workshop, which will make it to where... No, not the gear workshop. I'm sorry. The forester. The forester is going to allow us to replant trees. Because as of right now in the game, you don't have an option of replanting other than the forester. These will come back on their own after a certain amount of time, but it's a pretty long time period. So we're going to drop this water wheel in right here. We're going to have them start building. And then once they get that in, we'll have the carpenter. You got to build the carpenter just at least temporarily. Only because that's how you're going to get planks. You need planks to build the forester. So it's a bit of a process. 137 water. This should be fine. Because I think the first dry season is only a couple of days. I think it's like 4 or 5 days. Now, the second dry season is the one that's going to kick your butt if you're not prepared for it. Okay, see, we just had a baby. We have 2 beavers in housing, and they made 1 baby. So we have 1 child. So you'll see right here, he's only a day old. You little feller. Hey, you little tiny feller. Let's put you down. And let's crank you up. Okay. Now we got 2 people building. This should be a little bit quicker. And you'll see these guys are always... They're always one step right behind one another. You'll see this is already full. I've got berries and I've got carrots in there. This is going to start filling up. So that means we're going to have to build another storage, which we'll build up here. Come on, so close. Okay, we're about to hit dry season. So you guys are going to see here, I think it's the end of day 19, dry season's really going to hit. Which means I'm going to lose this water, but that's okay, because I've got 130 saved up. I've got this left over, and this is going to stay full right here. Well, let's see. We got 11 more wood, and this will be built. And this thing will need 15 logs, which shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Come on. Come on. There's one more. Just build it. Okay, now, there we go. Okay, so they're going to start building this. So this thing's a water wheel. Obviously, it's going to turn off as soon as we get water in it, but that's okay. We don't need it technically yet. We're going to need it after the dry season hits. So is the dry season going through yet? Okay, look. Oh, trying to catch up with it. So you'll see the water's going down. You'll see all the land dying around it. Okay, so water stops there. And now this water's going to... Never had that happen. That is... very interesting right there. Okay, power. So we'll have to do a straight shaft right there. That's weird. That water's sticking right there. Yeah, we're gonna do another warehouse right here. It's really weird. Okay, there we go. We got a second storage built. We got enough water, I think. We have, there we go. Forester. Oh, crap. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait. We'll get the forester built just to do it. There we go. We'll start the forester being built. And we have one beaver with no job. Oh, there goes the rest of the water. You'll see all this is dead now. But we still have water over here, which is fine. Because I don't even have the forester built yet, so he can't even plant over here. This is where I typically plant. But you'll see, like, all this is still super healthy and alive. So there's a certain amount, and it goes based on height as well. So you'll see right here, this water is just right at the cusp of being on top. And you'll see how far over it goes. But then you look at right here, and because it's up so high, it only goes back so far, whereas this is super far back. So there's like a very interesting mechanic when it comes to water in this game, which is super cool to me. Okay, so we need those planks. Like, you can't do anything without those. But we got plenty of food, we got plenty of materials and logs. We need water. Okay, see, so it started on day 19, and I think this is going to be the end of it. And you'll see all the water's going to rush back in. This, they also haven't even started to plant yet, so that's fine. Yeah, so we're back in wet season. So you'll see, ooh, here comes the water. So the water's coming down. As soon as we get this filled and this built, so this guy will produce planks. They'll use planks to build this. Once this is built, I'll take these away. I don't need them anymore. I'll get the forester working. Let's plant some more carrots. Ooh. That always scares me. I always think they're gonna drown. So we got that going. And let's do some more. Yeah, let's just make it big. There we go. So we're on cycle 2, day 2. It's gonna be the exact same again. So we're gonna go to day 15, I believe. And once day 15 hits, it'll start the second dry spell. They're making this. It's 4 out of 7. Okay, what I can start doing now too is I can start building housing. I'll build that. So there we go. So now we're gonna plant trees. We have plenty of science, so let's unlock our explosives, which we have some. Go boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now this is what the forester's doing. So he's going through and he's replanting all of these crops, or not crops, but what the heck are they called? Trees. So that way we can have lumber coming back. Are you okay? Also gonna take you, and we're gonna build up here to expand our range. We have 121 water, 430 food, so we're just about there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a bunch of water tanks. Okay, so I got these guys building up here. That now extends the range of these. That extends the range of these lumberjacks. So these hold how much water? Oh, they hold 30. Ugh, terrible. 10 of those will make 300. Ooh. Yeah, I need quite a bit. I need like at least 15. Okay, let's see. We gotta slow this down so we can blow this up, because I don't want to kill any of my beavers. And we're gonna delete this. Move, move, move. There we go, there we go, there we go. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Okay, there we go. Now, that is big. So we're gonna build that in. Back up to 3. Don't want to blow my beaver up. This game. Hey, caramba. Crank these guys up to 7 times. Okay, we need another storage. It's wild. I need to hurry up and build. They're taking forever. Slow little beavers. I need to hurry up and build that, or else that's gonna kill me. So, when you get to second dry season, you have to have this expanded and this blocked off. And you also need to have your dam here. I tried to not dam this up, and I tried to not mess with this, and I died every single time on day like 30, day 32. It was ridiculous, and it was infuriating. I'll tell you that. Wait for this guy to get to above 50, and I'm gonna kick him out. So you're gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna add you onto the build team. We need to hurry up and build some stuff. Got 1 beaver with no job. Welcome to the build team, buddy. You guys are gonna build, 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 build. Running low on wood. These are getting ready to be alive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 16. And once this gets built, I'll pop this guy out. You can go start working there. Hopefully. Now he's got water. Pulling water from here. They're pulling water from there. We're up day 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12, 18 things of water. Should be more than enough. Just to make it fancy, let's put ourselves a house up here. Just to make it look cool. Just to make it look fancy, we're gonna put a house on top of another house. Alright. And then we'll let these guys just go ham on supplying water. So you need a bare minimum for like 15 beavers. Bare minimum, you need 300 water when that day hits, or you will not survive. Actually, you know what? I don't need those. Leave them alone. Ooh, but we are running low on logs. All right, lucky enough we're not building anything else. Aye. We're not building anything else though, so we're fine. We have eaten up just about everything. Let's see. I should... No? Really? Huh. Okay, there they go. There they go. That's fine. Now we're getting wood back. Okay. That's okie doke. That's okie dokie artichokey. Let's slap some platforms here. These platforms there. Just to do it. Why the heck not, right? We have more than enough food. Like I told you. Just one of these full. Just one guy in each. I have 731 food right now. And obviously a lot of it's from this dude being able to harvest berries from like 1 billion miles away. But still, like, so now they'll be able to hop up right here instead of going all the way around, which means this dude should be able to start harvesting up here. I want to say these builders, we got trees popping in. Wait, no, he died. You can work there. We need water more than we need trees. All right, buddy. All right, so we're coming up on day 13. We got all of this. 74, so those will be fine. So you got to remember the trick of it is when everything starts to die, it will say that it only has so much time before it can leave, or like before it'll regrow, or what. How are we looking? We got 4. Okay, see, now we're cooking with olive oil. We got plenty of water. 50 science points. It's nice. All right, well, that's pretty much the setup right there. Those. Okay, we need one more house. Put it over here. Come on, hurry up. Build it before it becomes... Ugh. Come on, you lazy bones. Now you guys are sleeping outside because you're being turds. Good job. But yeah, this is the general layout of, if you want to make it to beat the demo, this is the layout that you need. So now we have 10 out of 10 living in houses. Here we go. We're about to hit dry season. We're going to say dry season approaching. We have 511 water, 778 food, 100 logs. So it looks like for every house you build, it gives you the opportunity to have a child in there. So right now we have 9 adults. Oh no, we have room for 5 kids. So we have enough, we have potential of having 5 kids at this time. The dry season is approaching. We have 521 water. We will build another, thank you. Build one more water just because. Refreshing. So hopefully they get that built by the end of this day. Well, yeah, they'll get it built and then they'll start filling it up. Hopefully. Yeah, they should. Okay, there we go. Now they can start filling it up. This guy will push right into there. Start filling that bad boy up. And yeah, that's all it needs. You'll see we have 1 full storage. We have another full storage. This storage is full. Honestly, we could build another one just for food. Build that there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 houses actually. You need at least 4. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 storages. We have 3 storage facilities. We have over 500 food, over 500 water. And yeah, that's pretty much all we need. And it's just a ridiculous amount of water. So once you get this figured out and you have these ready to go. So like right now, I can walk away. I can just walk away and let this finish. But I think we're gonna try to be kind of fancy. I haven't tried this yet. But I don't think I did it with enough timing. I don't think I thought ahead enough in order to go fancy and start building all crazy. But what we can do, we build some leisure centers. Build one right there. Why the heck not? And we'll build one right there. Why the heck not? This will just give your little beavers a place to hang out and have fun. And it'll raise their comfort and their social and stuff like that. We got there. And we got these guys going here. And we are going to crank their workday down. Because now we're in dry season, we don't really have much to do other than build nonsense and have these guys get to work. Don't really need logs for anything, so we'll crank that down. We don't have any work. We don't have anybody working in science. Okay, there we go. That's all gone. This is all gone. Yeah, so here we are. 554 water. We're gonna take our lumberjacks, and you know what? We really don't need them. We'll keep these two guys working in here. And actually, you know what? No, we're gonna keep one of those each. We're gonna keep both of these guys working in there. What those guys will do is they'll help transport, I believe. Yeah, transport goods between warehouses when idle. So when they've got nothing better to do, they're going to transport this water. They're going to carry as much of this water over as possible, get those things filled up. That way we still have over 500 water, even though we're already hitting the second drought. So the thing is, we have to make it to day 34. That is the trick. Day 34 is how you win the demo. And as of right now, we shouldn't have any trouble making it to then. We got more than enough food, more than enough water, and we're still pulling water right now. So what this little lake thing is, the reason it's here is if for any reason you have trouble with food, if all of this water dries out, and you guys will see it, the water's going to dry out at I believe it's day 30 or day 29. This water will dry out, if I remember correctly. This water will stay behind, and it will still provide nutrition and hydration or whatever water for this and this over here. So you'll always have food coming in, and that way your crops don't die off. Because like this stuff, you see, these trees have no more water. They're going to die off in 9.3 days. These are going to die off in 7, 8, 9. So they're all kind of different. Because this had water all the way up. But yeah, I mean, we still got over 500 water, which, like I said, you really only need, I think it's 300 for like a dozen beavers. But I wanted to make sure we had enough. We're not really pulling in any wood right now because we really don't need it. We don't really have anything else to build. So at this point, it would just be like random nonsense. Even the forestry guy doesn't really need to be working. Slap him up there. He's not going to be planting any trees. He can just go cut this random junk down while it dies. We don't really need it. We definitely don't need any food. I could have these guys working 24 hours a day and bulking. So yeah, so now we're going to bump all the way up. Day 20, or we'll go to day like 30 or something. But yeah, see, a lot of these guys are just running around doing a bunch of nonsense. Not really doing a whole lot. I mean, we got this guy harvesting. He's still got, some of these things have 8 days, 3, 7, I mean 6 days. But even then, it's more than enough wood for anything we really need. This berry gatherer can still run over yonder. Platforms. 150 science. Disgusting. Turn you on. Let's kick one of these guys out. Just because. Let's earn some science points. Let's go crazy. Yeah, we're gonna earn some science just to see what we can do with it. I haven't really messed with it too much. These guys working on food are like the perfect solution right here. You have one planting, one harvesting. You'll see like right now, they weren't doing much. They're just kind of standing around. It's just because they're waiting. 186, 200 out of 200. Yeah, see, I've got plenty of freaking food between the two of those things. Ridiculous. You gonna cut all these down in time? He might actually cut these down in time. He's not gonna get to these because they're way outside of his range. But 4 days, 5 days. Yeah, he'll cut those down in time. Now you'll see, if you look at the level of this water, and then you'll see this is just a smidge higher. So this water will outlast this water. Like I said, I think this will dry out day 29 or 30. I think this will last until like day 32 or 31 maybe. But you'll see we still have over 500. We're still at almost 1,000 food. We're doing A-okay. See that? So this guy's still pulling water. His productivity's gone down, and I don't know if that's because the water's gone lower or what. But oh, we hit 1,000 food. That's the highest I've ever been. I don't understand how people are building monuments. That's insanity. There's an achievement in the Discord for this game. There's an achievement this guy, like, he did. It's like a community achievement or something. He made it. He beat the demo with 50 beavers. He never grew any carrots. And he planted a monument, which is 200 logs and 1,000 science points. I have 90 science points right now. And I've used probably like 100. Maybe a little bit more. It's insanity. There's some people that have done some pretty crazy stuff. The Builders Allegiance. Let's have them build for no reason whatsoever. Come on, little beaver with no work. There we go. Now I'll go finish them. Heck yeah. So, okay, so there's a perfect example of how these pathways work. You'll see, then he'll finish building. And it moves out one. Then moves out one. Moves out one. See how far away we can make him go. No real reason. Here's to see. Of course, he went to sleep. Lazy bones. We're at 570 water, 1,000 food still. We are doing just fine. We're doing just fine. All right, so it's day 39. And we're about halfway through. So I think day 30 we'll lose this water. Unless it's going to happen before the night. This guy's still steady building. Moving. Body moving. Body moving. Get you out of here. You out of there. Power down. Have these dudes build for no reason. We got 3 days left. We have over 500, over 900. Ooh, okay, so there we go. Day 30. Lost all the water. So you'll see how much this still fills in. So you notice all my crops and all my berries are still good to go. All this, on the other hand, is going to start dying. So you can see this stuff's already dying off. See, just like randomly, they're going to go out here and start trying to cut them down, but they're just going to die. There's nothing we can do about that. That's okay, though. We don't need those. All right, look. So this is going to just disappear. Like Thanos. Give it the old snap-a-rooney. And... pow. Gone. Seedling dead. It dried out and died. So on day 31, we still have 526 water. We have 972 food. You'll notice that like this stopped working. Obviously, it has no more water. If you absolutely like bottom of the barrel needed to make it like one more day, you could put a water thing in here. It doesn't last too terribly long. It usually goes out pretty quickly. But I mean, you could put it in there. Build some planks, baby. I need more power. Okay, see that died out on 32. We just need to make it to 34. We just passed the 500 limit of water. So actually, this is a perfect example. So we'll calculate this out, kind of. We're gonna go into day 33 here. Let's round it up and say 500. We have no incoming water whatsoever. We have 15 beavers. Let's see how much they use in one day. I think this is the goofiest thing. It's literally just a giant hamster wheel, and it's a beaver powering a wheel for power. So that's turning, going into this, and that's providing this power. Okay, so you'll see all this starting to die now. Drying out will die in 0.8 days. Drying out and dying, 0.8 days. So these carrots do not have long to survive, whereas these berries have 8 days until they die. So we were at 496. And we're about to... Okay, so they drink like 30 a day. So maybe 2 water each a day. So there we go. We have survived. The beavers are alive. So we had 16 beavers. 13 were born. 8 died. We used 829 logs. We ate 1,126 carrots. We drank 1,263 agua fresca, We used 150 science. We used only 11 planks. We planted 611 carrots. Trees cut 562. And length of teeth grown 302 centimeters. So there we go. We have beat Timberborn. Like I said, this game's super, super duper fun. I think there's going to be so much more to it. There's already like a second like a second race or faction, the Iron Teeth, defectors of the true ways of timber. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieved progress with ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto: work hard, but they're not available in the demo. Another cool thing about this, unfortunately it's not available in the demo, is create your own map, which is going to be so sweet. But yeah, I think this game is going to be tons of fun. I think everybody's going to enjoy it. I'm definitely going to be playing the heck out of it. But that is going to be all for tonight. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going to get this uploaded tomorrow, probably to YouTube. That way there's going to be a solid tutorial, at least, on how to beat Timberborn for you guys that watched it. Now you guys know how to beat it. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for watching Timberborn.